status, get familiar with me. Haters scheming, wanna do me like they did Biggie. But jealous hearts gonna be hurt tonight.
Yo, thanks for tapping into New Era TV. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And smash the like button. It helps the channel in many ways. Also, turn on your notification bell to get notified when we drop. And before you tap out, share the video. Now let's get into this. What started as a private relationship behind the scenes turned into one of the wildest, most dangerous moments in hip-hop history. $140,000 Porsche nearly blown up. A major artist caught in the middle. And Sean Diddy Combs now facing serious legal heat in the federal courtroom. Kid Cudi just took the stand in his trafficking trial. And what he had to say is the kind of stuff that make you wonder how deep this really goes. This is the story of jealousy, intimidation, and the luxury car nearly blown up, allegedly, all because of severe jealousy. Let's break it all down. Scott Cudi, better known as Kid Cudi, was one of the most respected artists in the game by 2011. He wasn't just known for his music, he was known for his vibe, his originality, and his honesty. But what wasn't known to the public at that time, he had quietly started seeing Cassandra Ventura, better known as Cassie. Now here's the twist. Cassie had been dating Diddy since 2007, but according to Cudi, by the time he and Cassie started getting close in 2011, she told him that that relationship was over. He believed her. He had no reason not to. But that decision would eventually bring serious heat to his doorstep. December 22nd, 2011, early morning, around 5:30 a.m., Cudi gets a call from Cassie, and she's panicked. She tells him, Sean found out about us. Cudi's confused, like, what does that mean? She says he asked for Cudi's address, and yeah, she gave it to him. She sounds nervous, shaken, so Cudi goes to pick her up. He drops her off at the Sunset Marquis Hotel, trying to make sure she's safe. Then he drives back towards his house. On the way, he calls Diddy, and that conversation, it set the tone for everything that came next. Cudi told the court that he called Diddy and said, yo, you in my house? Diddy responded casually, what's up? Cudi asked again, more direct this time, are you in my house? Diddy replied, I just want to talk. Cudi told him he was on the way, but when he got there, nobody was around. No Diddy, no entourage, but something was off. Cudi said his dog was locked in the bathroom, and some Chanel presents had been opened and scattered around, and also that his exterior home cameras were pointing in another direction. Now this wasn't just random. This felt personal, like someone was sending a message. That was when Cudi said he realized this was deeper than just a breakup. After that night, Cudi said he made a decision. For his safety and for Cassie's, he ended things. Not because he wanted to, but because he felt like there was real danger. In court, he said it plain. I knew Sean Combs was violent. It wasn't just drama. He felt his life could actually be at risk. Then came January 9, 2012. Cudi's dog sitter calls him early in the morning with a message no one wants to hear. Your car's on fire. And not just any car, a Porsche 911 Cabriolet worth $140,000 burning in his driveway. When the jury saw the photos, they were stunned. The doors covered in smoke, the red leather interior blackened with soot, the roof slashed open. LA Fire Department said it was caused by an incendiary device. In other words, this wasn't some accident. This was arson. Deliberate, planned. Someone had thrown a Molotov cocktail at the car and torched it. And Cudi, he had a strong feeling about who was behind it. The next day, Cudi set up a meeting with Diddy at Soho House in Hollywood. He said things had gone too far and he needed answers. When he walked in, Diddy was already there, standing by the window with his hands behind his back. Cudi told the court it looked like something out of a Marvel comic book. They sat down, talked everything through, from how he and Cassie started seeing each other to how it ended. Diddy's main message, we were cool, and that was my girl. Cudi told him straight up, she told me y'all were done. I believed her. As the conversation ended, Cudi asked him, so what are we gonna do about my car? Diddy looked him dead in the face and said, I don't know what you're talking about. That was it. Cudi pulled his hand away from the handshake. Diddy said, "Wait, I thought we were cool." Cudi replied, "You said you didn't burn my car. That's your word? That's it?" Now in court, Cudi made it clear he believed Diddy was involved in the firebombing. The prosecution asked him directly, "Why did you want to meet with Mr. Combs?" Cudi said, "Because I knew he had something to do with it." The judge had to stop the court and tell the jury to disregard that statement. But the damage was already done. The defense tried to push back. Diddy's lawyer, Brian Steele, grilled Cudi on the stand. Asked him if it was surprising to find out that Cassie was still with Diddy during all of this. Cudi admitted it was. Then Steele asked if Cassie played him. Cudi said yes. When asked if he was in love with her, again, Cudi said yes. Steele followed up, "So both you and Mr. Combs got played?" Cudi replied, "True." Earlier in the trial, Cassie testified too, and her side of the story only added more fuel to the fire. She said Diddy had made threats, real threats, told her he would hurt both her and Cudi. That's why she broke things off during Christmas 2011 while staying with family in Connecticut. She said, and I quote, "It was too much danger, too much uncertainty." Cassie even testified that Diddy mentioned blowing up Cudi's car while they were overseas and said he wanted Cudi's friends to witness it happen. In her lawsuit against Diddy filed in 2023, which was settled for $20 million the next day, she claimed he blew up a man's car after he learned that he was romantically interested in me. Now ask yourselves, was this just a love triangle that got out of hand, or something much darker, something criminal? Because by all accounts and the testimony so far and everything that we learned since Diddy got incarcerated, he sounds like a monster. And with everything coming out in court, I mean, it's clear this trial is exposing the side of the music industry that's been kept in the shadows for too long. What do y'all think? Was this jealousy, intimidation, power? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss what happens next. This is Far From Over. I'm out.
Tailor-made, turn forward, I'm the dapper rapper. Swagger sharp as off the sword, welcome to my castle. VIP rolled out for my whole squadron. Bring another couple bottle, bro, it's no problem. Superstar status, get familiar with me. Haters scheming, wanna do me like they did Biggie. But jealous hearts gonna be hurt tonight. Me and my fellas, yeah, tomorrow, get your money right. Yeah, I'm feeling fresher than a newborn. Bad bitches sticking to me like they glued on. We take over and we take off.